Good afternoon. Fade to Black breaking news for this Tuesday, August 20th, 2024. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. All right, what a great conversation last night with Giorgio Tsoukalos. Absolutely amazing show. He's texting me now from his new location saying it was a great show last night. Literally just texted me 20 seconds ago. Great conversation last night. Tonight, Joseph Selby is on with us. We're going to be talking about the Yugas. That's right, India. But its influence on everything. We'll be talking about that tonight. Big deep dive. Tomorrow night, Charles Pellegrino is with us. The Minoan phenomenon. That's right. Above and below the water and possible connections to interstellar space travel. We're going to be doing all of that tomorrow night with Charles. And then Thursday night, Sheila Seppi is with us. Walk-ins. I mentioned this last night. When walk-ins were first mentioned on Fade to Black many years ago, I'll never forget the reaction on Twitter and the chat and everything else with all of you about walk-ins. And so we will continue that discussion Thursday night with Sheila Seppi. All right, now coming up in about a week, I was making arrangements for this today. Contact at Sea Cruise to Alaska. That is September 6th through the 13th. It's sold out, but you can sign up for other cruises as well. But the links for everything, all the cruises around the world are below. Egypt is coming up, and that is October 3rd through the 14th in Egypt with Billy and Elizabeth Carson. Again, sold out, but there's a waiting list you can sign up for, and you can also sign up for 2025. Peru and Bolivia comes up after that with Brian Forrester, November 15th through the 27th. Last night, Giorgio and I spent a lot of time on Peru and discussing the amazing sites in Peru and Bolivia, including, of course, Pumapunku. We talked about Ollantaytambo and Sacsayhuaman. So you want to sign up for that. It is sold out, but you can also get on the waiting list, and that is November 15th through the 27th. We have a very busy news day today. So let's get straight to it. On this day in history, 1975, Viking 1 is launched from Cape Canaveral, Florida on a mission to Mars. And then on July 20th, 1976, about a year later, the Viking 1 lander touched down and became the first spacecraft to successfully land on the surface of Mars on this day in 1975. Man, that's hard to believe. But 1975. Here's your Fader fact. I vetted this today, and check this out. I'm a big watch guy. I'm a big clock guy. Love watches. Got lots of watches. I'm going to be doing an unboxing video of a couple of watches this weekend, so stay on alert for that. But check this Fader fact out. Before 1687, clocks were made with only an hour hand. Yeah, and that is your Fader fact. All right, let's get to the breaking news. The world's largest iceberg, which had been drifting north from Antarctica since 2020, has come to a halt. Instead of continuing along its trajectory towards warmer waters, it is now slowly spinning in an ocean vortex. The iceberg is trapped in a rotating cylinder of water called a Taylor column near the South Orkney Islands. Look it up on Google. Located about 375 miles northeast of the Antarctic Peninsula. Each day, the iceberg, named A23A, rotates about 15 degrees. Now, it's unclear exactly how long this pause on the iceberg's northward journey will last, but it may be up to about a year or two or longer. Wow, incredible. Check this out. The next planetary alignment will take place in about a week on August 28th. Now, I say about a week because there's a buffer before and after. Check this out. In the early morning, 6 planets, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, and Saturn, will align in the sky. You'll be able to see Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn with the naked eye. However, Mercury will be closer to the horizon and harder to spot. To see Neptune and Uranus, you'll need a telescope or high-powered binoculars. The alignment is not limited to just August 28th. It may extend for several days before and after that date. All of this is very, very cool. Hong Kong is celebrating the birth of twin giant pandas by its beloved Ying Ying, who is now a first-time mom. The birth is a true rarity, as their mother is the oldest giant panda on record to give birth for the first time. Ying Ying delivered the cubs last Thursday, one day before her 19th birthday, which, if she were human, she would be the equivalent of 57 years old. Absolutely incredible. Go and check out the pictures. Yeah, they're crazy. A 22-year-old archaeology student in Denmark has discovered 7 Viking bracelets with a metal detector. Gustav Brunsgaard was exploring farmland near Elsted in the north of the country when his detector started beeping. He used a small spade to dig in the area and found a silver bracelet. He returned to the same site a few days later and found 6 more pieces of jewelry. The bracelets are now currently on display at the Mosgard Museum in Denmark. It's incredible. You should see the bracelets, by the way. Yeah. And one apparently wasn't made in Denmark. They think it was from Russia. It's incredible. Now, I need you to sit down and listen to me, because I'm about to leave you with this. This Monday, Jared Isaacman and 3 crewmates, including his close friend and former Air Force pilot Scott Kid Poteet, and 2 SpaceX engineers, Anna Menon and Sarah Gillis, will arrive at Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Their mission? It's called Polaris Dawn. It is slated to take off no earlier than 3:30 a.m. Eastern Time on August 26th. Now, what's going on? Check this out. Isaacman, Menon, Gillis, and Poteet will spend 5 days aboard a SpaceX Crew Dragon capsule that will go to altitudes higher than any human has traveled since NASA's Apollo program ended in the 1970s, into the radiation belt. That's right. And it doesn't end there. They will also open the hatch of their spacecraft and expose themselves to the vacuum of space, making the first time such a feat has been attempted by non-government astronauts. They will be protected by brand new EVA suits that SpaceX designed and developed in just 2.5 years. Isaacman and Gillis will then exit the spacecraft, tethered by a couple of umbilicals. That's right. The SpaceX suits do not include primary life support systems. The 2 will receive their life support from long hoses attached to the spacecraft. Now, we've got a private mission to the radiation belt with a spacewalk. But wait, there's more. Doritos, that's right, is launching a new limited edition flavor to make space history. For nearly 60 years, Doritos have been banned from outer space because of the dust and crumbs. Makes sense. Now, the food scientists at Frito-Lay have figured out how to make Doritos safe for microgravity. Cool Ranch Zero Gravity Doritos swaps out that powdered topping for an oil-based coating that keeps the flavor from floating away. Packaged in tins approved for flight, Cool Ranch Zero Gravity Doritos are ready to lift off. Get ready on Polaris Dawn. That's right. All of this is something NASA or anybody else hasn't done since Apollo, and it's going down in less than 7 days. Yeah, this is nuts and chips, and I'll keep you posted. Seriously. There you go. There's all the Fade to Black breaking news that you need for this Tuesday, August 20th, 2024. Fade to Black breaking news is produced by Renee Neumann. I'm Jimmy Church. It's going to be a great night on Fade to Black tonight. We are talking about the Yugas, and it is a deep dive. I'll see everybody tonight, but for now, all I've got is go Beckley Teppy.